All right, first off, this is not your typical butter chicken tikka korma masala whatever. Come on, guys. That's white people food. I don't even know what that restaurant stuff is. That's white people food. We're going to be making South Indian style, Karnataka style chicken curry. This is inspired by what my mom made for me while I was growing up, and this is exactly what I make for my kids. This stuff is going to be the real deal. So first we need to make a paste in the blender. Start with 1 plum tomato. This will just give it some liquid so it can blend. The curry base is 1 onion, 1 big handful of cilantro, and a couple tablespoons of unsweetened shredded coconut. Now we add some spices. 1 inch of ginger, because I guess we measure ginger in inches. 3 or 4 garlic cloves. Here I'm just using minced garlic because Asian people use a lot of garlic and sometimes we get lazy. Cinnamon, maybe half a teaspoon, and something spicy. I'm using 4 habaneros here because I like it cara, and also habaneros are really easy to get, but traditionally we use green chilies, but whatever you want to use. And of course, the most important spice of all, salt. I use a ton of it. I'm using like a tablespoon here, seriously. And I'm talking about real salt, not kosher salt. Don't skimp on this. Other common additions are ground coriander, clove, mint leaves, cashews, and also turmeric. But I never use turmeric because the stuff stains literally everything that it touches, and the smell permeates everything, and it gets all over your clothes, and then when you go out you smell like Indian food, and then you go to other people's houses and their houses smell like Indian food. I just don't use this stuff. You can if you want. Now blend all of it really smooth. Now roast it over some butter or thupa if you have it. I don't. I just use butter. We're trying to cook out some of the liquid and lightly brown it. Now we add like 4 to 6 pounds of chicken. I use boneless thighs. Traditionally, bone-in meat is used, but I don't like to use that because you have to add some more liquid to cook it and then it gets kind of soupy. Go ahead and brown the chicken as best as you can, but really, really do not overcook it at this stage. Now blend together maybe 4 more plum tomatoes. Pour that in. It's not going to cover the chicken, but that's okay. The liquid level will rise as the chicken cooks. Turn the heat down and let it simmer, preferably covered. You definitely do not want it to boil though. Do not let the liquid boil. You're going to cook this for like 20 or 30 minutes. Cook the chicken to 170 to 180 degrees internal temperature. Don't overcook it like I did. This almost hit 190. That's too much. My mom tells me that if you just push it with a wooden spoon and then you can cut through it, then it's done. Traditionally, they say wait till the oil floats to the top, but I think that's probably too long. And at this point, you can break the meat up so that it's in smaller chunks, because I think it actually tastes better that way. Now we add more salt to taste. I use probably another tablespoon. You want it a bit salty in the pot because We serve it over rice. I prefer jasmine rice. Keep in mind, this is actually going to taste much better the next day because all that salt we added is going to continue to work in the fridge. So I would recommend keeping it an extra day and then eating it. Oh, and I grew up eating it with sour cream, so that's highly recommended. Like a lot of sour cream.
It's pretty good. It's really saucy, which I like.
What'd you rate it out of 10?
9.5.
9.5 out of 10?
Yeah, 9.5. It's really good.
Who makes the best chicken curry?
Daddy.
Bam! The harshest critic of them all. And that is authentic South Indian chicken curry, not the restaurant stuff. Come on, guys. It's white people food. This is the real deal. Keep in mind that Indian food is a home-cooked culture, not a restaurant culture, so there's no one recipe. There are endless variations. I make it different than my mom, she makes it different than all my aunts, and they all make it different than my Aji did. So try it a couple times and then tell me how you make it down below. See you guys next time.